Jackson, straight ahead, touchdown! Bo Jackson.
Film.
11th play of the drive. It started at the 2. Play fake, Sayin. In the end zone, caught! Touchdown, Ennis! Make that 2nd down and 9 at the 12. And hit, loose, Curry! Caden Curry! Shot out of a cannon. And goal at the 11. Sayin. End zone, wide open, touchdown. How did Max Clare get so wide open? 2nd and 9 at the 10. They toss it out to Jackson with blockers, cuts it inside. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. Donaldson. Second down and goal at the 1. And touchdown, Antoine Raymond.
Firmly inside of that top 10. I think Michigan would go.
And here's the run for Peoples down the sideline. And he will stroll into the end zone for a touchdown.
Made. 3rd down and 7. John Mateer throws, caught! There goes the speedy Satania. One of the fastest players in the country. Touchdown! They are perfect in the red zone this season. Have scored on all 32 trips now. Touchdown, Giovanni Gibson.
Tackle. Keep Daniels out of the end zone. 1st down and goal to go. Play fake. Reed gets rid of it, and it is Ashton Bethel Roman with the catch for the touchdown.
Plays and try to come up with a game plan to stop Marcel Reed and the Aggies.
1st down and goal. Play action. Throw. Caught. Touchdown. Did play last week, but was limited. Just the 1 catch against the Gamecocks. Here's Reed loading it up. The bomb to Bethel Roman. Caught him in stride. Touchdown. Checks back in. Already career high rushing day for Daniels. And he's going to cap the drive with a touchdown run. With the reserves. Play number 11. And 2nd effort. Touchdown. Right.
They're going to be playing football after this year, the seniors.
Touchdown, Aggies. Landis.
Great protection for Beck. Lobs one right up the seam, and Elijah Lofton has a walk-in touchdown. There goes Tony in motion. A rollout for Beck. At the goal line, diving into the end zone is Fletcher. A receiving touchdown in his well. Overton, nice move. There goes the freshman Jeffrey Overton. House call. Clean pocket for Beck. Lobs one in the end zone. Pringle lays out. Touchdown. Keeper. Watson. Shoves his way to the goal line. In for a Virginia Tech touchdown. And he's going to throw. And he is going to take a shot. He's going to loft one. Jump ball in the end zone. Malachi Tony. He's got the touch.
29 yards to the tight end. 12th catch of the year. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Georgia.
Receivers already touching the football.
On 2nd and 4, Frazier. Already with 1 rushing touchdown. He has 2. And on a 1st down run, it's Walker. Bo Walker to the pylon, touchdown. And it's Walker. Walker's untouched.
They had to go to get a conversion.
Inside handoff and a touchdown for Bo Walker, his 3rd of the day.
Cam Miller behind him, gets the carry, into the end zone to open the scoring. Touchdown. Handoff. Right up the middle, Daniel Hill. Stays into the backfield, gets the carry, bulldozes his way in. into the end zone. Sophomore wide receiver makes a catch, sets up 1st and goal. Right up the middle, untouched, Kevin Riley. 2nd and goal here. Hands it off, right up the middle, pushing that pile. A.K. Deere finds the end zone. Mack steps up, decides to run. Austin Mack, tough to take down at 6'6". Those long strides, finds the end zone. Touchdown, Austin Mack. 1st and goal. Right back to Young. This time he's in. Hands it off to A.K. Deere, and he finds the end zone for a 2nd time today.
See them stand next to each other. based on seeing Diego yesterday, I think Baker Mayfield probably a little bit taller.
Downfield, Pavia got a man in stride. Richardson, touchdown Commodores. From the 15. Pass complete, caught by Richardson. Did he make it? Touchdown Commodores. Perhaps looking for another score before the end of the half. Downfield, caught, complete. They call him Diego Pavia. Alexander in the backfield. Pavia into the end zone. Caught. Sherrill, touchdown. Trips formation at the bottom of your screen. Takes it himself and scores it. Diego Pavia with another touchdown.
Over 400 yards now. This has to be a stat-building drive for Diego Pavia.
That was 37, looking for a chunk here. Touchdown, what a catch by Hoskins.
It's good today.
On the quick out, complete at the 35 to his receiver. Hester still on his feet. Hester down the sidelines. Touchdown, Wildcats. Yeah. 6 seconds to go. This might do it. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
The tight end, Walker Lyons, on the move. Mayava throws out in the flat. Makai Lemon. Did he get there? Yes, he did. So they can get a 1st down at the 5. There's the toss to Whittington. Got an opening and got a touchdown. It's Jordan Davison, beg your pardon. And the play fake, and Moore throws to the end zone. Kenyon City, touchdown, Oregon. Thank you. 2nd down and a yard. That is a lateral. Makai Lemon wants to throw a double pass and does to the end zone. Is it caught? Chinook Hines.
He signaled touchdown on the field. The last time.
He's got a crack at this one from the 16. Malik Benson across the 40, midfield. Benson, he might take it. He will. Malik Benson, touchdown. Ducks flying high to the end zone. Betcher's in the backfield too, and he takes a direct snap. And on senior day, the linebacker for the touchdown for the Ducks. Goes to the top of your screen. He's had a big day. They come back the other way. Caught and stepping on the pylon for the touchdown. Makai Lemon. 2:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Moore fires and Kenyon Sadiq touchdown.
In the red zone.
Mayala crosses to the tight end and a touchdown. Lake McCree. Back. Gets the handle. Noah Whittington gets the touchdown. Ducks score again.
They're his backup. Both of these guys will get run.
Manning being pressured, steps up in the pocket, goes downfield, and it's a touchdown to DeAndre Moore. Timeout. Here goes the trick play, and it's right into the hands of Arch Manning. It was Parker Livingston with the touchdown pass to his good buddy, Arch. 2-8, 0-6 in the league, but it's been a good week of practice as Washington puts down the shoulder and goes right into the end zone. He just trucked Michael Taft.
Moved him to left guard. His backup center, Robertson's been playing really well, and it's paying off.
Made a big difference. Arch was talking about that this week. Here's a shot downfield. Wide open is Livingston. A touchdown catch for the guy who threw a touchdown pass. Parker Livingston. Talon Green weaves his way into the end zone. Here's Manning on the run. Into the end zone goes Arch. So he has 2 touchdown passes. He has a touchdown reception. And now a touchdown run. And Dad is all smiles. After the interception. 3rd and goal. Manning looking to extend the play. Backed up to the 22. Survives it. Arch Manning, touchdown. What a day he's having. DeAndre Moore again.
Throwing it down the field.
Career high 359 yards to this point for Arch Manning. 3rd down. DeAndre Moore, touchdown, Texas. Jackson pressured, Simmons strip sack, and would you look at what the Longhorns are doing here with LaFau bringing it all the way back. Jackson trying to extend the play as stays on his feet and dives into the end zone. Great athleticism and awareness by K.J. Jackson. K.J. Jackson trying to finish strong, and they do with a touchdown to Jaden Platt.
Tied for 7th in the nation with just 9 sacks allowed this year. Play action, deep shot is caught, and it's going to go the distance. Shaz Preston on the board for Tulane. 7 on 3rd and goal. Simon throwing, corner of the end zone toward the big man. He pulls it in. Peter Clark. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Play action, Retzloff running, looking for his 12th of the season, and he's got it just inside the pylon. Jake Retzloff has another rushing touchdown to make it 16.
Hopefully they keep this football on the ground with Jay Ducker.
Simon, play action, he's throwing end zone, it's caught by Chase, touchdown, flag down as well. Play action, Retzloff basically hands this to Justin Reed for the touchdown to make it 32-13 as Tulane is cruising.
Goes up, 4th and goal. Washington to pass, over the middle, caught, touchdown Terps. Dorian Fleming. Cusdall, the running back, they're going to throw it, and it is going to be caught by Marsh. Touchdown Michigan. And Underwood snaps. Cusdall's got it. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. On the basketball team for the Maryland Terrapins, they set up the wide receiver screen. They've got McCulley. McCulley breaks a tackle through the middle. Touchdown, Michigan.
Spot in the zone. That's a beautiful throw by Underwood.
Cusdall runs. Cusdall to the right side. Touchdown, Michigan. Perfectly blocked. And Cusdall with his 2nd tutty of the day for Michigan. Handed off, Cusdall following blockers. Did he reach in? No, they're going to mark him short. Far side official said he was down. Here's the reach. Did he ever get there? Whew. That is by a kitty's whisker.
After review, the runner did get the ball over the goal line. It is a touchdown.
It's offense.
Underwood hands it off. Parker stays on his feet. Parker, end zone. Did he get the pylon? Touchdown, Wolverines.
Road game as it was, and now they're without the leading rusher, and stepping in front for the pick for Notre Dame, Jalen Stroman. Just like that for 42 yards, pick 6. Is Jack Stonehouse, who's one of the best punters in the country, and they need a good one here. That is partially blocked. And a Notre Dame player has it at the 20-yard line and streaking into the end zone for the touchdown. Marty with a snap, and bounces, picked off. Leonard Moore's turn to go the distance. Unbelievable start for the Notre Dame defense. And Carr hands off to his main man, Jeremiah Love. Are you kidding me? Last week, the first time he touched it, he went the distance. He goes to the house again. C.J. Carr again to Price, and he is just through the hole.
There he goes.
Okay, Love, whatever you can do, I can do. Watch out. He got caught up to there at the end.
Getting a little antsy with all that Syracuse movement.
Ball backed up outside the 5 now. 3rd and goal. Carr's going to roll out. Touchdown, Will Pauling. Notre Dame now set up at the 14-yard line. Here's Jeremiah Love looking for his latest touchdown. You bet. Came out scoring. And here is Love. Is he going to go again? Just trying to catch him. And Jeremiah Love has himself another long one. 68 yards this time. It's some quality playing time here. Aeneas Williams with a big pull. Spin move. Looking for first down yardage inside the 10. Aeneas Williams adds to the Notre Dame huge point total. Here's Minchie. Quarterback run. He's going to get the first down, and he might get to the end zone. Touchdown, Minchie. The fans who are still here are hoping. Here's Velarde with the keeper, and Syracuse has scored with 7 seconds left.
He's got to be louder inside the huddle to make sure his teammates can hear. Handoff and squirting through. Out into the open field, cutting it back left. Antonio Martin, touchdown. 45 yards of penalties on this drive alone. And that's going to lead to a touchdown. Bird Ficklin over the right side, the true freshman quarterback.
Play a little bit, but I'm proud of our guys, man. We're trying to play big boy football here, being able to run the football at them and trying to make this a 4-quarter game, and our kids are ready to play today.
Go where he delivered a stiff arm. This kid's special. There he goes again. Ficklin, end zone touchdown. Johnson, handoff, and they'll get the first down and more. Jackson, there he goes. Nobody's going to catch him. Joe Jackson, touchdown, Kansas State. The wide receiver on the left side. Dampier takes a snap, bounces it right, turns a corner. Dampier, pylon. Touchdown, Utah. He wanted his team to cut it loose today, and that is certainly what they have done. Averaging 15 yards a rush. They're getting more here. Jackson out into the open. What a cut. To midfield. Jackson to the 30. To the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. 80 yards this time. Over for 100 plus. It wasn't hurdles. It was like steeplechase. Parker for 12 now. In stride. Caught. Touchdown, Bentley. A lot of fresh legs coming at them from the Utah side. 2nd and 6, and a keeper. That is Ficklin, and Bird Ficklin, touchdown. The football in. Low snap. Johnson throws wide open. Touchdown. They'll shift and hand it to Jackson straight ahead. There goes Jackson. Joe Jackson, an all-time night, into the end zone for another touchdown. 24 more yards. Lineman taken in the NFL draft this year. Dampier toward the corner of the end zone and caught. Touchdown, Larry Simmons. In motion. Dampier keeps it. Dampier, touchdown, Utah.
Out of the shotgun. A wide open Jeremy Payne. Boy, he's having a whale of a start. McAllister down to the bottom of your screen. He's looking that way right now. Eric McAllister, touchdown. A touchdown. Hoover in rhythm into the end zone. It's Dwyer. He has it. Touchdown. Horned Frogs. He and Emma and his mom for there, and they're going for the corner. It's touchdown. It's Umari Thomas. Connors, one man to beat. Touchdown.
It's a big reason why those numbers to the right on that graphic have gone up. Heinzel takes off, now fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Johnson. There is a penalty flag down. What a play by Heinzel to step up in the first quarter. Heinzel off play action. Over the middle, it's caught. It's a touchdown. Justin Holmes, who just had one negated via penalty a second ago. This one will count, and it's 13-0. A good find by Heinzel. Goff trying to punch it in. And it's a touchdown for Pitt. Heinzel will keep it and walk into the touchdown. Trying to hit pay dirt for the first time. King keeps it. King into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure in his face. Throws back in the end zone. It's caught by Canyon. And he got a foot down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He'll throw again on 3rd and goal. And his pass is intercepted. It's picked off by Lovelace. He might run it back. Lovelace is gone. What an incredible turnaround. It looks like Georgia Tech's going in to make it a one-score game. Instead, a 100-yard pick six for the Panthers. Got to get in quick as well. Not waste time down here. Haynes dives for the end zone. And on this last drive, looking again to make it a 7-point game on 3rd and goal. King steps up, back of the end zone, throw. Canyon's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Give to Turner, up the middle, first down and more. Inside the 30, Turner inside the 10, all the way for the Pittsburgh touchdown. And possibly the dagger on Georgia Tech's ACC title game hopes.
To them in spaces quickly.
Get a hand. Oh, got a little play action. Another one of that eye candy, and it's Vinny Anthony who will take the rock and take it for 6. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Put some points on the board. And it's Luke Altmaier on the keeper. Altmaier will run into the end zone. The Illini on the board on a 12-yard touchdown run. And 10 for Carter Smith. Handoff goes to Darion Dupree. He's got a hole. Dupree, a step back. Dupree, Green in front, getting some blocks downfield. Darion Dupree will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And now we've got a direct snap situation. Darion Dupree gets it from center. Dupree bounds over the Illini defender physically into the end zone for Wisconsin.
Bishop being checked out. They fake it to him, flip it in the flat, and that's Ethan Davis. The tight end is loose. Davis tight ropes for a touchdown. Tennessee, as they do, strikes quickly. Bishop again, leaping, somersaulting into the end zone, and Tennessee 2 for 2, looking very intent on ending that long losing streak here in Gainesville.
For a touchdown.
Yeah, I think you can go ahead and jump the gun. Touchdown, Tennessee. Thomas behind a lot of power players, just muscles in. Number 6 when they visit the Swamp. Lag way downfield, caught for a touchdown. Ball out of the backfield. Continues an impressive night in a hopeless cause, but
for Kingston here as he goes in motion.
Straight ahead, Buckmeyer, touchdown! After this happened, they have the right number this time. Sorsby ready to throw, lobbing this way, on the money to Cyrus Allen, the touchdown maker. Instead, it's Martin. It's a touchdown! Substitutes the defense can. That's it, full stop. Sorsby down the middle, wide open, touchdown Caldwell. Cincinnati is back in it.
At Stanford in the spring, the majority of the guys on this roster, as you see L.J. Martin break a big run for a touchdown that I think is going to put him over 200 yards rushing on the day.
Another chance into the red zone for Colorado, trying to cash in with the first quarter winding down. Dallin Hayden into the end zone, touchdown Colorado. Jordan Tyson here on 4th and 2. Fake it, Sims throws it. Sideline relief, Brown
the weight down. Marion Miller slot left. Juju Lewis looking for him. End zone touchdown! All coordinated here. Sims across the middle. Eusebio has green grass in front of him. Eusebio! Touchdown, Arizona State! Malik Brown, they go right back to him, and he sprints to midfield. Chased by Tion Parks. Brown all the way, touchdown! Arizona State does that the second most in the country. Udo, straight ahead, touchdown.
Did a lot of with Shedeur Sanders.
First and goal, and Jason Brown goes straight ahead. Second effort, touchdown.